Hey everyone, it's me Brooke. Welcome back to my channel. Today on this video, it's gonna be interesting and I have a lot of things to talk about. So I'm just gonna get started, but first I need to tell you what I'm doing, because if you can't read the title, then I have to tell you. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna be talking about my childhood and just things I remember from it that are just that are just special, and that's why I'm putting it in a video, because it's just a lot and I really want to make it into a video because it's interesting, and I don't think every kid's childhood is like this, so I'm just gonna get started right now. Okay, so basically, it'll probably not be in order because I'm just like, I can't do that in my brain. I can't mentally put things in order. It probably won't focus, but I'm just gonna go in that order, and I know that it's not in the same, it's not in timeline order though. So Kindle. Now if you don't know what a Kindle is, I don't like you. A Kindle was a big part of my childhood because when I was 8 and 9, I would make these little videos, and they were just for me and my mom because it was my mom's Kindle. I had one when I was like 8 and 9, but I wanted to use my mom's because it was bigger and just to look cool in front of my friends. So I'm not going to say the name of this friend, but if they see this, they'll know who they are. But my friend, we were in the garage one time and we saw this dog and we thought it was just this magical creature that came out of nowhere because it was a stray dog. But actually it was from that house up there. I'm not going to show it, privacy reasons, but it's just a house up there and it was their dog, and yeah, we gave it back. But anyways, we even named it. I think it was, oh my god, what was it? Like Tootsie or something like that, after a Tootsie Roll. I don't really know. Tootsie Rolls are really disgusting, but this dog was actually pretty cute, and I hope it's still alive. I don't hear him barking outside ever, so like, anyways, rest in peace, Tootsie, if you're dead. Me and my friend, we went into the garage one day, saw this dog, it just came walking in. We gave it water because we didn't have dog food because I don't have any dogs. So, we just gave it scraps and water, and we were just playing with it, showed it on camera, whatever. We were both sad because, you know, we thought like we would have to keep this dog in the garage for a few days because it didn't have a collar, it didn't have a phone number, it didn't have a name. That's why we named it Tootsie. Can you not? We obviously, you know, gave it back to the owner, blah, blah, blah. That's how the video ended. Then there were other videos where I would just draw, and there's no sound on any of them because I guess the Kindle is just literally dying, so I can't put them in this video because there's no sound, So I would just make short little videos just for fun, and my mom wouldn't really watch them, I don't think. I hope not, because they're not good, and they're not worth anyone's time, and they're not even worth mine. They were fun to make, and that's how I got into video making and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Snacks. When I was little, okay, this is a broad topic, because, like, a lot of things can be a snack. It could be candy as a snack, or, like, chips, or whatever. But when I was little, I just loved my snacks. Like, I will put a picture on the screen of me eating cake. It was all over my mouth. It was my 2nd birthday. I just love food. Well, loved, and I still do love food, so. The next one is my grandpa. This is kind of like a sad or sappy story. So he passed away when I was 4 or turning 4. It might have, I don't know, but it was 2009. It was in, I think, May or something like that. And I think May 7th. If someone from my family is seeing this, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so sorry. I was little, okay, I don't remember things. So he passed away when I was like 4 or turning 4. And I just remember when I was smaller than that, I think I was like just turned 3 or something, or just whatever, I don't know. But I remember him holding me in the living room of his house, him and my grandma. My grandma's still alive, but he's not, and I just remember him holding me, and yeah, that's one memory. And then the second memory from him, which is the last memory I had, I only had 2, just that one and this one that I'm about to say. So basically, he was in the hospital because he had cancer, and he was in his hospital bed, and it was like my family, some members of my family were in the room and then some weren't. I don't really know what the situation was. I don't know anything besides what I'm about to say. It was like twirling me around, like he was holding my pointer finger and then he was like twirling me around and stuff. I was like giggling and all that stuff, and yeah, that was my last memory of him. Alright, let's think about something happy. Just Dance. Just Dance. Wow, Just Dance. Now, Just Dance, oh my god, I keep saying it, but it was and is a game on a disc for the Wii, and it's such a good game. I just remember playing it with a bunch of my friends. I'm lying, with like my friend or two friends, or even by myself, or like with my cousins or something, because honestly by yourself, like, you can dance really good on Just Dance, but then when you're with people, it's like you lose your motivation. Yeah, that was a big part of my childhood because I played it all the time with my friends whenever they were... Voice crack, okay? You guys know already I have voice cracks, like, don't act like it's a big deal. Because I am. The next memory is my Halloween birthday party. I forget what I was that year, but all I know is that my neighbor was over, Eric, and his sister Gabby. They were over dressed up and stuff, and I think, I don't know, I'm thinking of one of them. I think I only had one Halloween one. And we were just all dressed in our costumes, playing Just Dance, eating candy, playing games. I remember that. My mom, like, made up these games. Next is the Halloween blackout, also known as a Halloween power outage. So basically, one Halloween, I don't know how old I was, I just remember trick-or-treating. It was just pitch black, no house lights were on, like outside lights and stuff. We just had to have flashlights or just walk in the dark. And I remember up the street, like on the corner or something, there was a van and they had candy in their car. No, it's not like that. I didn't go into the van and then they kidnapped me and that was it. Because obviously if they did, I probably wouldn't be making this video unless it would be like, I'm back, you know, like they released me. It was just like in their trunk and we got to go up to it, say hi to the person that owned the van, the vehicle, and provided the candy for us because we were all sad. No one had candy, which I don't know why. Like, it's a power outage, not the Great Depression. Like, I don't know. So we got candy out of the trunk and it was just a good time. But then I think that's all the candy I got. I got like 2 chocolate bars or something and I went home. The next one is my kiddie pool. Now, I would play in this kiddie pool mainly just with my brother and sister, or by myself, and my mom would like sit here. But the kiddie pool was like right behind where I'm sitting. And I remember I had this frog toy. I had some other toys, I don't know. But that was a big part of my childhood because I would play in it all the time when I was little. And now I use this pool. But when I was little, I wasn't allowed to use that pool because it's too big and I would probably freaking die in it. So thank you to my mom for providing me a kiddie pool because I would have died. The van. Oh my god. Now this brings back a lot of memories because I basically got birthed in this van, okay? So my mom had this van. It was a Ford something van and it was silver and it was such a great car. It was so great for every family vacation, which there weren't many, but like for everyone. It was also just good because there was so much room and the seats were literally heaven. They were so comfortable that I would always fall asleep in that van because like the seat was just cushion. Like it was nothing else but cushion and soft fabric. It was so, okay, sorry, but the seats were just so comfortable. And I don't know, I just remember going on road trips in that car and just being birthed in that car. Just kidding, I got birthed in a hospital, but like it basically felt like I was birthed in that car because I grew up in that car and it was like our family car until a few years ago when we got rid of it because it was dying. And now my mom has a Ford Escape, I think. Going to my sister and my brother's softball games and baseball because my brother. So in that van, when we would, you know, do our road trips, this was mainly for my sister's games because we would have to sleep in a hotel or just have to drive a really long time if we didn't stay in a hotel. And all of her games were either here, where I live, Pennsylvania, or Connecticut. Those are like the 3 places that I remember. I don't think any further, and if it was, then I wouldn't go because that's way too far for a baby to travel, especially if we didn't make a lot of stops, but we probably had to because of my annoying self. With my sister's softball games, we would travel kind of a long time, far away place, and if we didn't, we stayed in a hotel and then we did that, so yeah, either way we did. And then for my brother, it was just local games for the most part, I think. Next one is Dance Moms and like other shows and stuff. Oh my god, I have 2 good ones coming up after this. Dance Moms was a big part of my childhood because I would always just sit there and watch it and just feel like I was a queen because sometimes I would like follow their little routines that they would practice in the studio, and I would just feel like Maddie Ziegler. So yeah, I would feel like a boss and I would try and copy their routines. And I also did that with the ice skating Olympics. Oh my god. But my dad wouldn't like it when I would watch Dance Moms because of Miss Abby Lee Miller, of her yelling at the kids so much, and like of the kids being like rude and all the moms screaming and stuff. But that was the best part of the show. Like, who cares about dancing? It was about the fighting. Are you kidding me? Toddlers and Tiaras was another show. Oh my god. I would remember sitting on my couch in my living room or sitting on my mom's bed, watching it on the TV, and eating mozzarella cheese. I know it's a strange memory, just eating mozzarella cheese while watching a TV show. And why do I remember that? Because I would just always want and crave mozzarella cheese while watching that show. And the only reason I liked Toddlers and Tiaras is not because of the whole pageant and the whole dressing up thing, because I didn't like dressing up and doing pageants and dancing and whatever, but I liked when they would throw a fit and then the mom would like be all nice to them, but they still would throw a fit. I guess I loved watching arguments on TV. Who am I? And then last one, oh my god. This one was one of my biggest childhood memories because no one else probably did this. So basically when my mom would get ready in the morning, like after a shower or something, she would like turn on the hair dryer and dry her hair. While that sound was like of the air was like loud, it was like piercing my ears, I would basically sing on my fireplace. So basically I'm gonna reenact it. So my mom, can you guys see me? I'm not in frame. So my mom was over here drying her hair in the morning, and you would hear the noise of the hair dryer all the way from the living room because her room is on the same level as the living room. It's down here. And basically what I would do is I would stand on the fireplace, pretend like I'm standing, and I would sing. I don't remember what songs I would sing, and I don't remember if I made them up myself because I could have, you know? I could have been a songwriter at the age of like 6. But I would stand on my fireplace and be like, I would like, I don't even know how to even reenact it because I don't want to embarrass myself on YouTube, but, oh, there's people. Basically, I would just like sing at the top of my lungs and pretend like no one would hear me. But then when the hairdryer turned off, I would basically just like immediately stop so that I wouldn't be embarrassed by my crappy singing. What was my childhood? Sorry, am I too quiet? There's people. Okay. My God. I'm sorry, there's a kid staring at me. Okay, so there was basically a guy staring at me and his kid or something. They're literally in a car up there. You can't even see. Oh my God. It's the white car. You can't even see. Oh my God. So yeah. I am talking low because I don't want them to know that I'm doing this. I was being watched. Bye.